Storm Team Weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. So it's been pretty warm the past few days. Do we have any chances for rain?
Yeah, we do have some chances for rain on the way, Mariah. But first, I want to show something cool about that wind farm you were talking about earlier, because we can actually see that on radar. And I just want to point it out to you to show that we can, because this actually becomes pretty pivotal when we're tracking storms to make sure we know it's not storms. You can see really closely right here these little persistent dots showing up on radar, little persistent returns. That's actually that new wind farm there just south of Eden, actually sitting about 10 or 12 miles off to the southeast, or southwest rather, of Eden, now in operation there off of 2275. Of course, that's the Fort McCavitt Highway that takes you down to Fort McCavitt Road, eventually going down towards Fort McCavitt. But important that we know where that is so we can tell what is really happening when we're looking at stuff on radar. And we've trained everyone here at KSAN how to do that. So that's the good news there. And you see on the sunset, another nice sunset with storms blowing up once again off to the west. None of those made it into the Concho Valley, and they probably won't tomorrow either. Instead, it's going to be warm, just like today. Got up to 89 today. Our low was 68. Should be at 82 and 57. Our record, by the way, 97 and 41. And sunset tomorrow, moving up earlier. Now 7:23 p.m. is when that sun's going to go down. Going to be calm tonight. It will be a little breezy, a little bit on the cloudy side too, but Friday night should be good for your football games. Not expect any issues for that. So as we go into the weekend, they're going to have a pattern shift on the way that may bring us once again another wet weekend and potentially a wet start to the next week. 76 currently in Abilene. All the cool air sitting off to the north. You're in the 60s from Amarillo over to Oklahoma City. That's one of the fronts that this system's bringing, but it's not really going to make it here. It's going to stall out to our north. More on that on a bit. 76 your current temperature in Brady, mainly dealing with these upper 70s in the Concho Valley, 77 in Ballinger, 72 in San Angelo, and 73 right now in Ozona. Those winds continue out of the south. They'll be there tomorrow too, blowing about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Of course, keep that moisture socked in. Dew points in the low to mid 60s means you're going to wake up to that humidity once again. Some of those showers we were watching from Kermit over towards Pecos and Balmorhea, those really fell apart as we went through the evening. Didn't make it into the Concho Valley, but that's where we'll be watching for storms to come from as we go into the weekend. It's areas off to our west where they're still dealing with rain over here towards Lubbock. That's because all the system that's forming is pulling up all this energy up from the Pacific, and that's making a few of those showers and thunderstorms. The system's organizing over here off the coast of California, and it's going to come on shore as we go tomorrow and then kind of dive down to the south, what we call an upper level trough, eventually sending multiple waves of energy over our area, which will help to form cold fronts that will drop down to the south. But it's when they make it closer to us that our rain chances go up. The first one comes in as we go into Sunday, and it doesn't really make it that close to us. It kind of comes right north of I-20, and that's where the better rain chances will be off to our northwest. Our better chance of rain comes up as we head into Tuesday, where we'll have a 60% chance of rain as another front comes across. Let me show you what I mean here on Futurecast, because we're going to have the potential for a few thunderstorms off to our west tomorrow evening and into Saturday, potentially coming into areas off to the northwest of San Angelo by Saturday afternoon. Here comes that first front coming in Saturday or Sunday. It's going to stall out to our north and kind of wash out. That's where the heavier rain will be. And then as we go into Monday and Tuesday, another front's going to come across, and this is what we call a Pacific front, kind of coming from the west. So it's not really going to cool us off much, but it's going to pass through, which means our better rain chances will be along that front as we go into Tuesday. Wednesday looks clear right now. And how much rain are we talking about? Well, this is about the maximum potential rainfall that you might see from this, maybe 2 to 4 inches in some of the heavier spots. I'm expecting more of an inch around most of the Concho Valley, but some areas could get hit with heavy rain, so we'll watch it very closely because we don't need any more flooding. Tonight, talk about those temperatures getting down to 70 degrees, mainly clear and partly cloudy by morning. As we go into Friday, climbing up to 89, partly cloudy and seasonably warm with a 10% chance of a shower. Most of your games are going to be all right. Just have that umbrella in the car just in case 1 or 2 pops up. 89 Friday, we're 86 Saturday with a 30% chance of rain, up to 40% Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday look like the wettest days to me. It won't necessarily be a washout, but it will be the day you need the umbrella. Low 80s and upper 70s for highs. Then that cool front comes in, doesn't really cool us off. Instead, it heats us up, climbing up to 84 and 87 Wednesday and Thursday. We'll be right back.